Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Dave Pearson and I am back today with another video. And today I am going to teach you guys how to scale from a $5 a day budget ad sets into a 5, 6, or even 7-figure campaign. Just starting from that $5. So let's just jump into it right away. Now, before we begin, I just want to do a quick little plug to my Instagram. Guys, follow me on Instagram. It'll probably pop up somewhere here. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video, and also comment down below if you have any question. Now, with that said, let's just jump into the content right away. If you are watching this video, you are probably at a stage where you have found a winning ad set, meaning you have a $5 a day budget ad set that is bringing you sales. Now, before you assume that this is actually a winner, you have to give it time, especially because the budget is so low. It's only $5 a day, so you have to give it time to make sure it's actually a stable winner. Look, for most products, the average cost per purchase, the CPP, will be around $10 to even $20. And if you're only spending $5 a day, maybe you're just getting one sale every other day or even once every fourth day. So you have to give it time. If you have given it time and it's still generating sales continuously, you hopefully have found a winner. And what I do when I find a winning ad set is that I create 10 other ad sets that is similar to that ad set in terms of the targeting. So for example, if we are selling a fishing product and our winning ad set is targeting some kind of fishing interest, I would duplicate that ad set and target 10 other fishing interests with 1 interest per ad set. So I always put 1 interest per ad set, nothing more. That's the only way you can actually know the difference between the ad sets. If you are stacking interests in the same ad set, you will never know which interests are the ones that are working and which ones that are not working, right? So always put 1 interest in each ad set. So as I said, first thing I would do is I would duplicate the winning ad set at $10 per day or even $20 per day, because if we have confirmed that the ad set is working, I want to get the data faster. Well, if you don't have that much money, you can always start with a lower budget, but I highly recommend starting at $10 per day for those ad set that you create after you have found one winning ad set, and put 1 interest in each ad set, and each interest targeting something related to that first interest in the winning ad set. So for example, if we are targeting fishing in the winning ad set, we can go ahead and target bass fishing or fishing, some other fishing stuff that comes up when we click the suggested button in the ads manager. So go ahead and do that. That would be my first move for scaling that, because scaling doesn't always have to mean that you're scaling this way. It can also mean that you're scaling this way, meaning you are expanding your reach, you're trying more things, you're trying more interests. Scaling this way is more of doing higher budgets or upping the budgets, which we are going to do later on. So the second thing I would do with my $5 ad set that is generating sales is that I would duplicate that same ad set to a higher budget. Why? Because $5 a day is not going to get you very far. So I want to see if this is truly a scalable ad set with a scalable product. So I usually dupe it to $20, $50, or even $100 just to get the data faster. And the third thing I would do is to actually increase the budget on the winning ads. So if we are at $5 a day, I would double the budget to $10 a day, And if it's working at $10 per day, I would probably increase to $20 a day, and from there I would jump to about $40 a day, and so on and so forth. But you have to give it time. So I always wait 48 hours before doing my judgment if the asset is working after the budget bump. So for example, I would take it from $5 to $10, just edit the budget on the winning asset to $10, give it 48 hours, see the performance. Did it drop, did it increase, or is it the same? If it's the same, or if it got better, I would just bump it again. I would double it to $40. Oh, sorry, to $20. Just wait 48 hours again, see did it work, did it not work, and just continue that process until it stables out or it doesn't work. Then I would just give it a few more days, and I would usually I don't do it to infinity. I do it to maybe $100, and from there on you have to implement other methods like manual bidding and other things like that. So that is a third way of going about it. So in terms of audience size, I usually go for interests that are 1 million plus, or at least 500K or more, and then at the high end I would do maybe 20 million or something like that, 10-20 million. Usually not that much broader than that, but that's kind of a good range for Facebook, and to find those customers for you. I find if I go too broad, it'll kind of be too general of an audience, and if I go too narrow, it's not really scalable at all. So anywhere from 500K to 10-20 million is a good range to test your audiences in. Yeah, so that is basically it for this video. There's 3 great ways to scale your $5 ad sets, and always do that. And with the first method, where you duplicate the ad set into a bunch of other ad sets with new interests, if those interests work, you can just bump the budgets on those, or do the dupe method where you duplicate that ad set and just with a higher budget. So that is it for this video. I hope you learned something new. This is a question I get tons and tons of times. People DMing me on Instagram, for example. So if you have other questions like this, just DM me on Instagram and I will answer you as soon as possible on there, and then I'll maybe also make a video about it. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.